Well won back again by Ndidi. Looked like a handball by Ejigun. Referee agrees, it's a career free kick. Nigeria were actually supposed to host this tournament in 1995, but were considered unable to stage it just before it started, so Qatar stepped in at just 3 weeks' notice. Nigeria did eventually host in 1999. 3 African sides made the last 8. None of them able to win it though and break the dominance. Spain triumphed in that year. Kim Sang-min with the Korean throw. Away by Shehu. Song Ju-hun had to keep his eye on that one. It was swirling around in the breeze. Foul on Kim Sun-woo gives Korea another free kick. It's all Korea possession-wise at the start of the second half. Just that one break really from Nigeria that we've seen from them in the second half so far. A chance here, in round the back is Han Sung-gu. Good save by Okani. First time he's been called into action. Down at the feet of Han Sung-gu, the second half substitute. Well played again by Kayode. Good ball across, it just misses the head of Gero. Michael attacks at one end to the other as the Koreans thwarted at one end, and Nigeria give away a free kick at the other as Michael's just a little over exuberant to try and get the ball back. Look at the chance at the other end a moment or so ago from Han Sung-gu. Good goalkeeping. Said he was a good shot stopper. Suffered a hand injury leading up to the qualifiers, Samuel Okani, which hampered him somewhat. Wasn't the number 1 goalkeeper originally, but he's made the position his own. Nigeria still leading by a goal to 0, but it's been a slightly better performance so far in the second half from Korea. Shot on the volley again from Kayode. Blocked away by Song Ju-hun for a corner. Well, just when you think the Koreans are starting to get a little bit of a foothold in the game, the Nigerians come straight down the other end and threaten with chances of their own. Do break with amazing pace out of defence. Back across goal, keeper came and looked like he'd spilled it for a moment there. Lee Chang-kwen did well though to gather it at the second attempt. Made one appearance for Busan I-Park in the K-League against Jeonbuk Motors. 4-1 win away from home for the 19-year-old goalkeeper. Beaten once already here by Kayode, left hopelessly exposed by his defenders though. And Korea have gone straight down the other end and got themselves a corner. It's their third of the match. Song Ju-hun coming forward for this. Just the 2 fullbacks staying back for Korea on the halfway line. Kim Yong-won and Kim Sang-min. 6 Koreans on the edge of the penalty area. Kim Hyun in front of the goalkeeper. That's not a great corner. That's the delivery that's really let them down again there. Lee Chung-min couldn't get any height on the ball. Nigeria are going to make another change, or a change in a moment. Samuel Edouard coming on. Dropped on by Agboyi. Madu. Spotted the run of Kayode once again. Cut out by Kim Yong-won. Well, he did well there. Lee Chang-min. Angle ball towards Han Sung-gu. Korea 1-1 and drawn 1 so far. They went through a group campaign unbeaten in 1993. Draws with Turkey, USA and England, but failed to qualify due to their inferior goal difference. I understand it will be Aminu Umar that's coming off for Nigeria. Sure, that substitution will happen next time the ball goes out of play. Han Sung-gu wins his side another corner. I'm not too sure what Lee Kwang-yang would have said to his side at half-time, but certainly seems to be having the desired effect. They've spent more time in the Nigerian half in the opening 14 minutes of the second half than they did for much of the first. Here comes the change. Samuel Edouard coming on from Dolphins. Came on in the second match against Cuba. He's a left-sided player predominantly, so looks like Kayode will perhaps play through the centre now. Edouard going out to the left-hand side. We've got a corner to defend though. Kayode staying quite far forward for this, trying to pull a few Korean defenders with him. It's another poor delivery again, and that's really let the Koreans down tonight, or this afternoon rather, that corner delivery. Plenty of players forward. They've got Song Joo-hun and Yeon Jae-min forward. Now here's Kayode. Trying to play in Gero. He'd got the substitute Edouard all on his own over on the far side. Opted not to use him though. Kim Sun-woo. Yeon Jae-min. Mentioned Nigeria's performances in the Toulon tournament at the end of May. Colombia beat the Koreans, as did France drew 0-0, and then victories over Congo and the USA. Brazil actually beat Colombia in the final of that tournament. Nigeria get the ball away again. It was Shehu with a late clearance. Michael. Gero. Chase on here again for Kayode. She's playing off the shoulder of Yeon Jae-min. Forced to concede the throw. France against Spain to come. Is our game later. Spain already through. In by Madu. Just too high for Salisu Gero in the centre. It's Kim Sang-min. Yeah, Yeon Jae-min. Kang Sang-woo. Well, Korea start to increase their hold in possession in the game. Still they trail there by a goal to nil. Lee Chang-min. Good ball over the top. Goalkeeper's come a long way out here. Is able to shepherd it behind Samuel Akani. Flag stayed down as Kang Sang-woo tried to get on the end of the long ball. This is the goal that separates the two sides. Came in the 9th minute. Ajigun's free kick. And Kayode headed in past Lee Chang-kwan. Is that the goal, I wonder, that puts Nigeria into the next stage. Skied high over the bar and over the top of Lee Chang-Quen's goal. Korea won their 12th qualifying tournament when they beat Iraq on penalties in the final. The previous time they'd won the title was way back in 2004, coming here as Asian champions. There's Kim Sang-min. The Asian tournament, along with that of UEFA, was taking place in 2012 towards the end of the year, the Asian qualifiers. Under 19 level, players now stepped up to under 20. And Didi, one of 4 16-year-olds in the tournament. Jero. Coyote, just too high for him to bring the ball under control. Ajigun. Well, Korea once again have survived that. It was a good ball across, it was just too high for Coyote. Playing through the centre now since the substitution. Well, a little bit of space here for Lee Chang-min. Tried to play it back over the top for the run of Kwon Chang-hoon. Certainly given Korea a different dimension since the two substitutes have come on, Kwon Chang-hoon and Han Sung-kyu. As yet they haven't really troubled the goalkeeper. Did have to make one save in the second half, Samuel Akani. 65 minutes gone. Time very much on Nigeria's side at the moment. Well played again by Ndidi. Well, he's done well to get a place in the side. Ndidi. He was expected to come here and act as cover for Korean Amafule, who's a more experienced central defender. He's showing his composure though. Coyote, nice ball through. Chance here for Nigeria to get a second goal. Appeals for handball by Ajigun as it struck Yeon Jae-min. Coyote on the chase again. By Song Ju-hun. Straight to Coyote. We'll have a look at that in a moment, see if the appeal was justified. Certainly came more from the Nigerian supporters behind the goal than it did from the players. And Didi. Michael. Shehu forward. Good turn by Gero, but player right behind him, he went out off the Nigerian. Kwon Chang-hoon can't bring it under control. Ajigun. Agboyi. Now Michael. Options left and right for him at the moment. Ajigun. Madu. Ajigun. Madu's continued his run. It took a slight heavy touch on the edge of the penalty area. It's won back by Coyote, but whistle's gone to give Korea Republic a free kick. Continues to be a handful. Olawenye Coyote. That was the ball through from Coyote. Wouldn't quite sit down. There was an appeal for handball. Well, it may just have struck the arm. It was Kim Yong-won who was the last defender. Away again by Ndidi. Eduok. Still going, the substitute. Plays it right across goal. No one closing in far enough to get a touch. Coyote was the furthest man forward. Had a loan spell at Luzern in Switzerland last year. Coyote. Another one of those who played at the under-17s in 2009 in Nigeria. Called up for the under-20s when he was just 18 in 2010. He's described as having a great engine, able to cover every blade of grass, and so it's proved here. He's working really hard along that forward line. It's Olatan Michael, who's gone down injured, having been hit by the ball, so we'll have a brief stoppage. He struck him on the arm, thought it might have caught him in the face, but seemed to strike him on the elbow initially as the Koreans come across to take on some liquid. He's getting some treatment to the side of his face, so maybe our camera angle slightly deceiving as that ball came in. Plenty of youngsters here today enjoying what they hope will be an entertaining double-header. France against Spain to come at 8 o'clock local time this evening. Still look composed on the ball, Nigeria. They lead by a goal to nil. Long ball forward looking for Coyote. Kim Sang-min's header. Han Sung-gyu. And almost ran free on the edge of the area. Shehu recovered to stab the ball away from danger. Kim Yong-won. Now there might be a chance, needs a decent ball in, doesn't come though. Hit the knee of a Corey. One ball into the box, a telling ball could just open things up for Korea Republic. Kim Sang-min bursts through once again and wins a corner. So having seemingly dominated on the corner count in the first half, Nigeria, we're now levelled up at 5 apiece. This time it'll be Lee Chang-min to swing this one over. The last two haven't missed out the first defender. Can they get this one into the danger area this time? Song Ju-hun and Yeon Jae-min are both forward. It's taken away from right in front of the goalkeeper by Ndidi. Taking no chances. It was a good defensive header. Now there might be a break on here.